But the caveat
nice
is, I used to ride it around naked. Would you be buying that? Would you be taking that bicycle?
I'd buy a new seat.
You would? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Or I'd buy it and try to sell it.
I'm just testing the market here.
Let's see here. We got James. 40% of people surveyed, James, say they've owned one of these.
Chia.
Chia pet.
The chia pet?
No,
it's not
a chia pet.
Bye, James. Max, what do you got?
Was it a chia pet?
No, it's still not a chia pet. I love it. Can we go 3 for 3? Eddie.
Hi.
What do you got?
Well, I'm trying to remember the name of that. It was like a Tamagotchi or something. That device you used to feed it.
My girlfriend in college had one of these. It was a virtual pet.
Right, the virtual pet. You had to feed it.
Yeah, and she had it on a keychain, and she was obsessed too much about.
Was it a little dog?
Fake pet. Yeah, and you had to feed it. You had to pet it.
Uchi or a Tamagotchi or something.
You had
like
to put
that.
it to sleep.
And you think Jeff's owned 2 of those?
I had one. I would imagine he got 2. Why not?
No, he didn't, and that is not the answer. I'm sorry.
Killed one of them and tried my second chance.
Did you ever have a chia pet?
Did I ever have a chia pet?
Yeah.
No. Too much work.
I mean, the song's great, right? But no, I'm not watering something.
Although I did contemplate chia head once.
Don't even want to ask. 805-543-3693.
Chia head. It was a guy. It was a guy that he would grow this like alfalfa fro. So it was just a guy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's great.
The KZOZ Morning Mind Funk.
Getting reports of a pileup northbound 101.
I'm looking at the live camera at South Bay Drive, South Bay Boulevard.
You mean San Luis Bay?
San Luis, I'm sorry. San Luis, yeah. And I'm not seeing it here, but...
Right, because the backup's actually not there.
It's north of that.
Right, south of that. Right before you get... You're heading northbound on 101, just past Avila Beach Drive.
Oh, I need to... Okay.
There's a pileup, and it is causing a backup into Shell Beach, and that backup is getting larger as we loom. If you can...
Yeah, I see it now.
If you can call the audible as you're sitting in that other traffic snarl in the 5 cities... to bounce out to the 227, and if you're the first 10 cars to do so, it might behoove you. After that, probably just going to add another backup. So sit along with us for the Mind Funk,
all right,
and you could win some tickets.
Yeah, Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, Melissa Etheridge. Just tell us what 40% of people say they own. She rocks us every morning. She is Rockin' Robin.
Yep, I'm rocking and I'm funky.
Welcome back. Welcome back, baby.
I'm going for... You ready for me?
Yeah, 40% of people say that they've owned one of these in their life.
Let's just go with the music. Let's go with the record player.
Oh, good guess. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Right on, guys. Thanks.
See you later.
I got a lot of use out of my record player when I was a kid. I used to love to speed it up.
I used to slow mine down.
Or slow it down.
Sorry. Can you imagine living with that woman? She's yelling all the time.
I know.
I mean, I yell a lot, I guess, but gosh, I mean, does she ever not yell? How does she not have a more, well, she has a pretty raspy voice.
Husband's deaf.
Yeah, or she's deaf and the husband's deaf. They're all deaf. We should have a hearing aid company on board. I mean, that's like, hey, we'll give you the phone number.
Yeah. We're looking for a sponsor for the podcast.
805-543-3693. The world-renowned Jeff and Jeremy podcast.
Yeah, it's up to
we need to come up with another name for the podcast.
Up to over 100.
Let's talk about that later.
Up to over 100 downloads a day. What would you name it?
I don't know. I with Jeff and Jeremy's fine, but we need to. It has to have a better name.
Arguing over the lottery with Jeff and Jeremy.
I don't know. Maybe there definitely could be an arguing component to it. We do it a lot. Let's get
arguing over pancakes for breakfast with Jeff and Jeremy.
Yeah. You're not doing so hot on that poll, by the way.
Pancakes for dinner. I know.
We got Mike here. Michael, good morning.
Bunch of cretins.
Morning.
So 40% of the population say they have owned this.
Okay, and then Jeff said he was a little embarrassed that he owned one at one time too.
Yeah.
Is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he owned more than one, I think. Right?
I had 2.
Yeah, he had 2 of these.
Same time.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my first ride in high school. How about a minivan?
Oh, he's so proud of that minivan.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I own 2 minivans too, but that's not what it is.
He owned the rapist van too, the one with no windows.
Yeah, I used to have 3 vans.
And
I've had 4 vans.
Here,
4 of my vehicles in my life have been vans. I have a Volkswagen van, a conversion van, and 2 minivans. I'm proud to admit that. Are you
Wait,
kidding me?
What was the, thanks for the call, Mike. 805-543-3693. I remember the van you had here. I remember going to help you buy that van. Mm-hmm. What was the van before that?
The conversion van.
What was the van? Oh, the van you have now. I forget. Okay.
The van I have now.
Yeah.
The Dodge minivan. The Dodge conversion van.
Hey, that Chrysler that we went and drove from college like 3.5, 4 hours to get.
Yeah.
And I remember getting in that thing, and I'm like, wow, this is like
a great car.
the Cadillac of vans.
For a 1993 minivan, it had too many options.
It was
electric seats.
It was in such good condition. Yeah, it had all the options.
We bought it for like $2,000. I mean, it was worth driving 4 hours.
I think we had
to buy.
separate climate control things for the passenger. That was new back then.
The 93 minivan had to tell you how cold it was outside. It was like a car that was made in 93 had a temperature gauge on the outside. It was the Grand Caravan. And it was grand.
I was going to tell you, I was just in a Chrysler minivan a couple weekends ago when I was
really
Ubering.
Nice now.
And, I mean, these things had flat screens in the back seats.
Really nice
I could plug my phone in, USB, HDMI.
Were you in the Pacifica?
It's a Chrysler. Yeah, it was like a bomb.
The Pacifica is awesome.
Had two-tone brown, chocolate brown, and light tan leather seats.
Yeah, that sounds like the Pacifica.
Yeah.
That's a nice vehicle.
Let's see. This is Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
40% of people said they've owned one of these. Jeff's owned two. I've had one in my life.
I'm guessing a Walkman.
Ooh, good guess.
Remember, Jeff said he was embarrassed to own it. 805-543-3693 are the numbers to get through. I'm not ready to give that clue yet. Hi, good morning. What's your name?
Amy.
What do you got, Amy?
How about a VCR?
Why would you be embarrassed to own a VCR at one point in your life? You got to listen to the clues, Amy. Thank you for the call.
And stop listening to the radio when you call in.
Well, no, don't stop listening. Just turn it down for a moment.
Yeah.
805-543-3693.
That's the when you call in part. I mean, just don't listen to the radio when you call in. It gets
I used to have 6 VCRs. I had them set up to where they could record off each other. I mean, back in the day, I was, you know me, I was like all
AV
about the
nerd.
components. Yeah, AV nerd. Still kind of am, but it's so much easier now with digital.
It does all the work for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't kind of take some of the trickery. Is
remember how crappy videotapes were? Because if you kept watching it, it would start to get the tracking and the stretching, and it's terrible. 40% of people say they've owned one of these. Hi, what do you think it is?
How about a fanny pack?
That's a great guess.
Have you ever owned a fanny pack?
Your fanny pack.
I've had fanny packs before. Oh God,
I've never owned a fanny pack in my life.
Really? Sorry, that's not it. All right. If you
my wife still embraces the fanny pack though.
Women for some reason can kind of get away with it.
She loves her fanny pack. It's strange. I'm like she puts it on and I'm like, oh good.
My buddy Gilbert had one. And he was a little bit older, and he would wear it all the time. And he would buy them at the fair because they were leather. He was so proud of this leather fanny pack. I'm like, dude, Gil, you got to quit wearing that thing.
You know, I'm above. I'm all.
Your
about,
name's already Gilbert.
I'm all about function above fashion, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
805-543-3693. Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, and Melissa Etheridge at the California Mid-State Fair. Thursday night, the first Thursday of the fair. We got tickets right now. All you have to do is tell us what 40% of people say they've owned at least once in their life. Back to the Mind Funk in just a minute. First, an update on what's going on. I'm not sure if Jeff has any more information on what's going on with Naked Bike Rider up at Santa Lucia Canyon Road, but while he looks that up, we'll tell you that accident is still going, and they've still got traffic backed up northbound 101 coming through Shell Beach area right as you hit the corner there at Avila Beach Road. It's backed up, and once you get past Avila Beach Road, it starts to break free, and you can get through, but it's backed up all the way in through the 5 cities now. Just be aware of that this morning. Also, southbound 101, just south of the Santa Maria Speedway, there's an accident there, and I see that they still have the, is this still here? They still have that accident on the page at North Higuera Street, where a solo vehicle hit the guardrail and flipped. So just be aware of that as you get there, but I think it's all off to the right-hand side.
Naked guy is a confirmed 5150. Bicycle will be left on the right-hand side of the road in the bushes. And then Caltrans will be picking it up.
So that means 5150s, they take him in for a psych eval?
So somebody that is a law enforcement specialist was given the task of arresting a naked person this morning, or placing a naked person into custody, but either or, I'm sure you have to put hands on a naked person that you don't know, which our hearts
We got to get Live PD to Santa Maria
go out to you.
and Vandenberg Village.
Yeah, Vandenberg Village.
I tell you what, it'd be entertaining.
93.3 KZOZ rocks.
.844, Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. We are doing the Mind Funk right now. 40% of people say they've owned one of these once in their life at least. Hi, what's your name? What do you got?
My name's Tim. How about a pet rock?
Oh, this is the closest guess we've had, Tim.
It is the
Are you
closest-
kidding me?
This
It is the closest guess we
to
had.
the actual
But
answer. But
unfortunately, it's
not-
wrong.
Yeah, no. Tim, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Going back to naked bicyclists just for a quick moment, would you take a free bike if you knew a naked guy was riding it?
Why would
Because on the report, they just said they're going to leave it on the side of the road and Caltrans can come by and pick it up. But if you're an opportunist, you'd be like driving by there right
still
now.
theft, right?
Yes,
no, I would not.
It does not belong to you. But if I said I had a free bike for you,
Yeah, I would wash
What
it
if I
off.
was just a naked bicyclist enthusiast? Okay,
Well, I have
and
to-
I like to ride my bicycle around naked. And I said, you know what? I have a bike for you. It's free. It's a nice bike. Let's say it's $150 bike.
You got me spinning out like crazy.
I'm starting to feel that way. What are we making these too hard?
I think this one.
We know it's a pet. We've known it's a pet for the last half hour.
Yeah, when somebody said pet rock. We said that was the closest guess. We didn't really say, but everybody's been guessing things like
Well.
pet rocks.
I make fun of my cousins because they own two of these. If you really listen to the show,
You might know, yeah.
then you would know what I'm talking about. 40% of people say they've owned one of these.
The reason why I think it's weird that your cousins own two of them is because they're grown. Like when I owned two of them, I was 11. So, I mean, are your cousins like on the same?
They're my age. They're our age.
I know,
in
but
their
are they?
40s.
You know,
They have no kids.
Okay.
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry. Is this Cheryl?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
What do you think it is?
What's the inside joke?
girlfriend? What do you think it is?
Well, my husband says a fanny pack.
Are you Cheryl's husband?
What do you think it is?
Go Eagles.
Wow.
We already got fanny pack, and that is incorrect.
Are you from the county or something?
I thought we just made it pretty clear, Jeff, what was going on here.
We're about to have two men at the same time.
Giggity. 805-543-3693. This is Amanda.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready?
And this sounds like an Amanda, not an
Yes.
man. Duh.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good. I think I know. Is it goldfish or petfish?
Oh, you're so close, girl.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm so sorry. Closest guess we've had so far is a pet rock. This is Brian. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
What do you got?
Cabbage Patch Kid.
No, I'm sorry. That is-
Actually, I'm going to disagree with you. I think the closest. I think we were closer with goldfish than we were with pet rock.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think they're both good clues. Or
I think goldfish
goldfish is yes.
carries some of the same qualities that a pet rock might not.
Cabbage Patch Kid not making it. Let's see here. This is Sammy. Sammy, what do you got?
Sea monkey?
A what?
Sea monkey.
Sea monkeys.
What
What was a sea monkey?
A sea monkey do?
Were they-
Is that a joke?
they were-
I think like a little shrimp or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I think I had those as a
No, I'm sorry. It's not a sea monkey.
kid. I was
Sea monkey closer than goldfish.
grossly underwhelmed at the purchase of the sea monkey. The illustration of a sea monkey versus the actual sea monkey is it's a bit. I think we just took our glass. There's like these little shrimp that you would have in a glass, and I think we took our glass of sea monkeys and decided to water the front lawn with it.
805-543-3693.
Is that inhumane?
That opens up a line.
To kill a bunch of sea monkeys to use the water to
I'm not gonna
water the
judge you
front
for
lawn?
that, no.
Okay, thank you.
Steve, you're up.
They're
What do
just,
you got?
Just shrimp, man.
I'm going to have to say pet turtle.
I'm about to say that everybody, I think, is just going a little deep on this.
Not really. We're in the wheelhouse now. We're in the
Is
area.
turtle closer than goldfish? No.
No, I think
more people have goldfish.
I think goldfish is a little
and more people have this than a goldfish. According to the... Actually, no, I don't know if that's true.
No, it didn't list goldfish in the study.
Excuse me, 805-543-3693.
More people you know definitely have this.
All right, I'm going to make you a bet right now.
What?
Since you're so good at keeping your deal. I'm going to make you a bet right now. How much money you got in your wallet? Yeah, you got 10, 20 bucks?
I don't know what I have in my wallet. Do you want me to look? I'm sure this bet's going to work out to where if I have money in my wallet, I just give it to you and I have no chance of winning any money, just like our lottery deal.
That's not true. But you agreed to those terms. I know you want to change them, and we'll talk about that.
The terms are terrible.
I'm sorry you
unfair.
agreed. You signed the contract. I can't help you.
There's no contract signed.
Well, you know what I mean. You shook my hand. You agreed to it.
A handshake in good faith
We'll
that you
talk
would
about
hold
it
up your
coming up.
end of the deal.
Well, I am holding up my end of the
You're
deal.
not.
Yes,
though.
I am.
You're not.
Sure I am.
You're a snake.
No, I'm not a snake.
I have $35 in my wallet.
All right. So you have a 10.
I have a 10, a 5, and a 20.
I will bet you $10 that we get one of these next three people gets it
Oh,
right.
no. I think somebody's going to get it right.
Okay.
I can't take
Well,
that
then
bet.
I'll bet you that
They don't?
out of the next three people. Yeah,
They
no, I'm
don't.
not doing that
Yeah,
either.
don't do that.
Okay. I'm going to have faith in this audience. I'm going to have faith in the...
I'll take $10 from you, put it on the lottery, win, and then not give you $1 million.
All right, we're going to get to the bottom of this lottery agreement and my decision coming up here in just a few minutes.
This
like 10
makes
minutes.
no sense whatsoever.
All right.
And people are agreeing with you because they don't know the whole side of the story, which really boils my blood.
Hi, what is your name?
Diane,
Diane, 40% of people surveyed said they've owned one of these.
an ant farm.
Oh, aren't you wishing you took that bet now?
No.
Only two more.
No,
Hi,
this
good
is
morning.
a
What
racket.
is your name? Aren't you wishing you took that bet right now? KCOZ, hi, what is your name?
James,
James, what is it?
Siamese fighting
Oh, what?
Wait, say it again?
Siamese fighting fish.
Siamese fighting fish.
You could have won yourself $10.
I could have. I can't believe nobody's getting this right.
805-543-3693. Hi, what do you think it is?
Hi, is it a lava lamp?
Hi, good morning. What do you think it is?
I think it's a hamster.
Hi, good morning. What do you think it is? This is caller number 6.
40%. Okay? That's a lot.
We've named every pet but this pet. What is it?
Is it a gerbil? Or a hamster?
We would have accepted gerbil and hamsters one because I can't tell the difference between
Do
the
you
two.
want to take that bet again?
No. No, somebody will get it right.
Well, I realize that. I'm saying the next caller. Well, I'll bet you $10 the next caller gets it wrong.
I'm dropping all kinds of clues over here.
Yeah, no, I will bet you the next caller gets it right.
No, I think they will. I have faith.
I'll bet you the next caller gets it wrong.
I have faith.
It's a flip of a coin at this point. You want to bet $10 the next caller? If they get it right, I give you $10.
No, I'm not. I'm not
You are
entering.
the worst.
I'm not entering any deals with you because you're a snake.
I'm
And
not a snake.
You'll find a way out of it.
That's not true. I'm keeping up my end of the deal.
You're not, though. That's the thing. You're
Hi,
not
what's
buying
your
the
name?
tickets.
Yes, I am. What's your name?
Tim,
Tim, what is it?
I'm going to get a guinea pig.
So you would have won $10, Jeff. 40% of people say they've owned one of these. If you know what it is, you're going to go see Pat Benatar with Neil Giraldo and Melissa Etheridge at the California Mid-State Fair. We know it's a pet, but no one has guessed the correct answer.
We've gotten a lot of gerbils.
This animal does not have 4 legs. Let me tell you that right now.
And it does not live in the water.
Chris, I hope you can bail us out of this. We've been doing this now for, I don't know, over an hour and a half.
It's been a while.
40% of people surveyed say they've owned one of these. Closest guess so far, goldfish.
Is a parrot.
We're going to accept that, right?
Yeah, it's a bird. It's just a bird. It doesn't have to be a parrot, but yes. I know what you meant, but
Yay!
congratulations, you're the winner. Yes.
All right.
40% of people say they have at least owned a bird once in their life. I had one. His name was Paulie, and he didn't talk until we gave him away. And when we'd come in the door, we'd say, "Hello, Paulie," and then we found out Paulie was a Paulina. And
no, that's why he was never responding to you.
But I don't even know why somebody had to say anything, because you can't tell the sex of a bird. Anyways, my cousin, though, they have these. They have a. What do they have? What is choke? He's a South African gray, and he talks quite a bit. So, what was your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris.
I'm from Arroyo Grande.
All right, Chris.
Congratulations,
Nice job.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the worst pet you've ever owned, Chris?
What's that?
Worst pet that you've ever owned?
Worst pet I ever owned? Probably have to be maybe a goldfish. They didn't last very long.
Yeah. Goldfish are bad. Fish are bad.
Birds are messy.
Yeah.
Birds are really high maintenance. They have to clean this cage twice a day, in the morning, at night, in the afternoon. They have to feed this thing all this different kind of pellets and fruit.
And unless you have the bird cage on the ground, like, the mess gets everywhere.
Yeah.
And who puts the bird cage on the ground? You know? Yeah. So you want the bird to be up high so you can be able to see things and be comfortable. But the problem with the bird being up high is they have wings and they flap stuff everywhere, all over. My dad has a lot of birds, and their living room is disgusting. And whenever I go over to their house, I'm like, with the kids, you know,
they need to get one of these Roombas. So they're like $500, but they have the Roomba going all the time, and the bird likes to watch it.
Oh, okay.
But
that's a good gift idea for me.
When I go to visit, the one bird doesn't say a damn thing; he just chirps, right? But the other bird's a talking bird, and he's hilarious, and he copies you, and he actually talks to you, and he calls the kitty over. He goes, "Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come a little closer." And like an evil voice. It's kind of funny. I guess he had to be there.
My dad had some kind of rare bird. I don't know, because I don't care about birds. He had some kind of rare bird, and it was supposed to live like 78 years or something. That was the life expectancy of the bird. And he told me, he goes, yeah. And I was thinking, since he's got probably 30 to 40 years after I pass away to live, that I would just will him to you. And I'm like, looking at him, I don't want that bird. You understand? I do not want that.
Does the bird at least talk?
The bird does. It says Nicky Bird, but it said Nicky Bird. It met its demise early on.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.